The Whispering House. Late one night, in a quiet town surrounded by dense woods, there stood a house everyone avoided. The locals called it the Whispering House. It was an old, decaying mansion with windows like hollow eyes and walls covered in creeping ivy that seemed to breathe. One stormy night, a traveler named Daniel sought refuge from the rain. He had heard the rumors, but dismissed them as mere superstition. Desperate for shelter, he approached the Whispering House, knocking on its heavy ancient door. To his surprise, the door creaked open on its own. Inside, the house was eerily silent. Water dripped from the ceiling, and the air was thick with the smell of mildew. But Daniel, soaked to the bone, didn't care. He just needed a place to rest. He found a dusty chair in the corner of a grand but dilapidated living room. As he sat down, he heard it. A faint whisper. It was too quiet to make out, but it was there, echoing through the empty halls. Daniel brushed it off, thinking it was just the wind playing tricks on him. But as the night wore on, the whispers grew louder. They seemed to come from the walls, the floors, even the very air around him. His heart pounded as he realized the whispers were not just noise. They were voices, hundreds of them, all speaking at once, in a cacophony of hushed tones. Daniel stood up, trying to leave, but the whispers surrounded him, pulling him deeper into the house. "Stay," they said. "Stay with us." The voices were pleading, desperate. He felt a cold hand brush his shoulder, though no one was there. Panic set in as he tried to run, but the doors slammed shut on their own. The whispers became screams, echoing in his ears, drilling into his mind. "Stay!" they demanded, now angry, filled with sorrow and rage. Daniel's vision blurred as the world around him twisted. The walls melted away, revealing a sea of shadowy figures, lost souls trapped within the house, their faces contorted in eternal torment. They reached out for him, their hands cold as death. In his last moments of sanity, Daniel realized the truth. The Whispering House wasn't just haunted. It was alive, feeding on the fear and souls of those who entered. And now, it had him. The next morning, the storm cleared, and the town was peaceful once more. But the Whispering House remained, as silent as ever. No one noticed the new whisper, a voice added to the countless others, a desperate, terrified voice calling out for help. But it was too late. Daniel was part of the house now, another whisper in the walls, trapped forever in the darkness.